for the UFC heavyweight division title. Well, for a long time, he's been mentioned with the baddest men on the planet. For a long time, though, the title fight eluded him. Not anymore. Here he is, the #1 heavyweight contender, finally making this walk and cracking a smile. He's waited a long time for this. He's not expecting a 25-minute war. He believes he has the power and the skills to get this thing done quickly. I guess we'll find out. Well, a lot of people think it's the most significant title in combat sports. No argument from me. Baddest man on the planet, UFC heavyweight champion. There he is in the flesh. What an absolute monster. What a title reign it has been. But a serious challenge in front of him here tonight. When this man became the heavyweight champion, a lot of people thought that this challenger was the one who would wrest the belt away. Now the fight is here. We'll see if we get a new champion or if this man continues one of the greatest heavyweight legacies the Octagon has ever seen. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. 4 years apart, with similar height and reach. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the Octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Miragliotta. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 19 wins, 8 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Beijing, China, presenting the challenger, Li the Leech Jing Liang. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Busan, South Korea. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi.
All right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, about your corners, come out fighting.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
Ready?
All right, so lofty expectations for this matchup as round 1 gets underway. Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but on the other, truly a fighter who can do it all.
And that guy will usually have the advantage on paper. When you're a striker, at this guy's level, that will normally balance out whatever advantage the other guy has.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
he'll engage in a single collar tie.
His opponent's got him in the clinch. He needs to break away and get back to his range because he's taking punch after punch from this clinch position.
Well, as a lot of people said, he did not want to stand on a napkin and trade in the center of the octagon with this opponent. As such, clinches here.
He's a very smart fighter. He's very safe. And in the clinch, he understands that he's not in any danger because he's so good when he's in a clinch.
Able to check that kick as well.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one? You gotta check these low leg kicks. Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks. He loaded up there on that high kick.
Big knee to the body. Nice jab by him there. He's going nose hunting tonight, huh?
Yeah, he's great with the jab. And not only as a setup, he really is trying to get damage off every time he throws this punch. Oh, nice jab. Big kick.
Big left hook coming. It's blocked. Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Oh, single collar tie here.
Nice super punch.
Oh, and he countered him there with a beautiful straight right hand. And he landed the right hand there. Trying to establish that jab once again.
Punch over the top.
Oh, and there's a kick to the body, not having that one blocked by Choi. Oh, a little single collar tie there. Oh, nice punch there by the Korean Super Bowl. Misses again with a right punch. Got the single collar tie.
I mean, this guy is really focused on those punches to the head inside of the clinch.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick. Ooh, what a punch.
Seconds now to go in the round. All right, single collar tie now.
He changes the angle, finds the right spot to land that punch to the head from the clinch.
Just misses there with the left. Oh, I love the jab. I know you love the jab. That was a nice one.
It's my favorite punch in all of fighting.
Great set for the end of round one.
You need to snap out of it. You're taking too much damage. You have to start defending yourself, or I'm going to stop the fight. You got to keep your hands up.
All right, so an entertaining 5 minutes. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and I'd imagine a lot of these replays are going to be rooted in that kicking game that was on full display.
Absolutely. You're going to see a lot of different techniques, but the kicking was the key to him getting ahead in this fight. He's out ahead now. He needs to stay the course and continue to do that as the fight goes on.
All right, we'll see how it goes here in this next round. A high number of kicks landed there in the previous round, and At some point, these are going to really start to take their toll.
They do start to take an effect whenever you're taking kick after kick after kick. And watching him fight with that knowledge and that patience shows his fight IQ. Straight punch lands.
Slips.
Right hand landed.
All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a combination. I mean, if you're gonna sit there at the drive-thru, order a combination, take the soda with your food, give him the right hand behind the jab, give him the hook behind the right hand, jab, right hand, hook. That's 2 pieces of chicken and a biscuit. Finish him off with the uppercut. That is your soda. I mean, come on, man. Let this guy have the whole thing.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie. Ooh, blocks the shot.
Ooh, big shot lands.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Nice slip and counter there by Choi. Single collar tie now.
Great punch landed with so much power.
Here he is back in the clinch. Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round 2, definitely picking up the pace after round 1. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round.
Oh, nice right hand counter.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Kickboxing chops on full display with that offering. Nicely done.
Beautiful kick landed by this man.
Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot. Oh, collar tie, and they separate.
I mean, he's cutting them down the sides with these beautiful leg kicks.
Straight right hand, no good. Choi gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Look at the angle of that nice body kick.
All right, so he lands a jab there. Pretty nicely done, DC.
You can really control a fight just knowing how to fight behind your jab.
Not there. Oh, he has landed a high volume of strikes in this round and really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. The striking has been on point every step of the way. Careful to not gas out, but you gotta like the output here down the stretch.
Nice strike.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Big leg kick land.
Nice hook there by Choi. 10 seconds remain in round 2. Ten minutes in the books. What a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
All right, the action continues here and now as our next round gets underway. The previous round might be confused for a round of the year, but pretty good action.
It was a pretty good round. Not every round is going to have you standing up out of your seat. You understand that you are watching the highest level of fighting in the entire world in the UFC.
Well, just as he did the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent.
Come on, bud. Let's get those hands working now.
He blocks the punch.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick. Nice straight punch. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Circling towards the left now.
Come on, let's get some knees in there.
Oh, single collar tie here.
Right hand punch from the clinch. Powerful leg kick land.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here.
Let's focus. Let's focus now. Take him down.
Punch coming, it's blocked.
Good punch lands. More clinching.
Goes upstairs for an elbow.
Head kick.
Can't block straight.
Oh, a little single collar tie there.
Protect your face.
And just misses with that big right hand. Nice head movement to slip the left hand. Overhand punch to the head, blocked though by the Korean Super Bowl. Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. Blocks the shot. Oh, that's a good right hand. Man, look at the redness starting to appear on the left side of his body. His opponent would be wise to continue to attack there.
Let's move. Let's recompose. Stay focused. Come on, man. Let's get that takedown. Score some points.
Big kick lands.
Just misses with the right.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Let's attack that lead leg.
Big punch lands through the middle. Real quick leg kick.
Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight.
Double leg takedown. You're losing. Give me the takedown.
Choi's overhand telegraph though and gets blocked.
What a punch. Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Oh, nice slip to avoid that right hand. Got the single collar tie. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Head off the center line, slips the punch. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
Excellent job out there. You are a cardio machine. Cardio is the key to your victory right now. Keep doing what you've been. Push the pace. This guy can...
All right, a lot of high-level highlights from that last round, DC. Take us through the replay.
If he fought like this, I would be comfortable entering him into a K1 level kickboxing competition. He's that good at finding and landing those kicks at will. He needs to continue to do this as the fight goes on.
All right, so here we go with our 4th round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you gotta change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
Let's go. Set the pace. You set the pace.
Nice punch landed on the top.
It's your defense now.
Good job keeping that head off the center line. Slips to avoid the right hand.
Bring him down with the low kick. Punch him in the back.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Nice punch there by the Korean Superboy. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Moving to his left now. Oh, nice kick right there. Tell the masses how good that feels to get kicked like that.
John, it doesn't. It doesn't feel good to get kicked like that. Good stick.
3 minutes remain in the round. All right, single collar tie now. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by the Korean Superboy.
Right hand punch to the clinch. He can barely stand. Big punch lands. Ooh. Very tricky when he throws that body kick. Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
Oh, that's a hell of a kick right there. He told us Thursday that he was going to be kick-heavy tonight, and that is certainly a step in the right direction.
He is landing that strike. He's very effective with it.
Misses with that punch. Under 2 minutes to go.
Nice leg kick lands.
Just missed with the left there.
Can't take many of those, you better check. Big head kick.
Body kick is blocked.
Score that takedown for me, man.
Just out of range with that left hook. 1 minute.
Keep that footwork going. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get the takedown.
Under a minute to go in round 4. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. And he is back up to his feet. 30 seconds now to go. Oh, that's the biggest shot of the fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You like this guy.
I like this guy a ton. And to watch his punch like this puts a smile on my face. If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
All right, let's check out some of the action now from that previous round, and he really kept finding a home for those kicks.
Yeah, and why would you change it? If your opponent is not going to check, if he's going to stand there, and he's not on his toes, and he's stationary, you keep driving those kicks into his thighs, into his body, until he makes some sort of adjustment.
No worries.
All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. His strong leg packs so much power that even when he doesn't throw it full throttle, you see he's able to inflict damage. We'll see if he can keep it going here in this
He
round.
doesn't throw it full power, but even when he feints it, he draws out reactions from his opponents because they don't want to get hit with any more of those kicks. It's a sight to behold. That's a big strike right there.
Wild swing there.
Beat him to the punch. Be first.
Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked. Engages in the single collar tie. Combination lands for him. He is really putting his strikes together tonight.
I mean, he's feeling himself tonight, John. He's doing a great job of putting everything together.
Oh, man. I think you jumped out of your seat a little bit after that kick.
Oh, I did, because I have times where I've been kicked like that. I'm gonna tell you one thing. It feels not
And they separate. Looking for that left hand. Not there. Good series of strikes for him there. Staying busy and staying accurate.
I mean, the accuracy is unbelievable.
That's a really strong leg kick there by Shore. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. And there comes the separation now. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Wow. And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
He's landed that punch over and over again. What's he gonna do to follow up? Nice body.
All right, well, it's late in the fight. Time is of the essence, and when you're clearly losing and you know you need a finish, risk management goes out the window.
Oh yeah, no more risk management. Either get knocked out or you knock him out. One way or the other, you're gonna lose. You can lose by decision or you can lose by knockout. But at least when you go for the knockout, you give yourself a chance and try to find your shot.
Well-placed kick there by Shore. This fight's gonna be over.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Shore's shot is blocked. And now he's got the tie clinch.
Big punch from the clinch. I am starting to lose track of how many punches this guy has landed to the head of his opponent. Big liver kick lands under the elbow. Oh, big punch lands.
Well, it's not due to a lack hurt here. You can see him limping a little bit. Beautifully timed and placed kick there by the Korean Super Bowl. Oh! Lands a nice 1-2. Oh, straight right. Stand and cheer, ladies and gentlemen. Oh! That'll do it!
He got him! What a fight!
Again, the winner here was so aggressive with his onslaught. He wanted to make sure he kept the judges out of the equation. Mission accomplished on that front as he gets the TKO victory here tonight. All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up. And that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
Bruce Buffer.